Welcome to my YouTube channel, Health Circuit. Today we are talking about junk food addiction explained and why it has quietly become one of the most damaging daily life mistakes in modern society. Many people think junk food addiction is about lack of control or weak willpower, but the reality is far more complex and deeply connected to how modern food technology, lifestyle stress, and digital habits interact with the brain. Junk food today is not just food, it is an engineered product designed to hit pleasure centers quickly using refined carbs, fats, salt, and artificial flavors that overwhelm natural appetite regulation systems. When you eat these foods repeatedly, the brain learns fast. Dopamine spikes create strong reward memory, and over time, normal foods feel boring, which pushes people to seek more intense flavors. This is how addiction-like behavior forms without people realizing it. Modern research shows that ultra-processed foods change gut bacteria balance, which then sends signals to the brain increasing cravings, especially during stress, fatigue, and late-night screen use. Another daily mistake is eating junk food while distracted, watching reels, shows, or working, which disconnects the brain from fullness signals, leading to overeating without satisfaction. Technology plays a major role. Food delivery apps make high-calorie food available within minutes, removing effort and decision-making friction so the brain chooses instant reward over long-term health repeatedly. Stress from work, financial pressure, and constant notifications increases cortisol, and cortisol directly increases desire for high-sugar, high-fat foods because the body is searching for quick energy even when energy is not truly needed. Sleep deprivation from late-night scrolling further worsens this cycle because poor sleep reduces leptin, which controls fullness, and increases ghrelin, which increases hunger, making junk food feel irresistible the next day. Posture and inactivity also contribute. Sitting for long hours reduces insulin sensitivity, which means the body handles sugar poorly, increasing fat storage and cravings. This creates a loop where junk food causes energy crashes, leading to more junk food choices. Another overlooked factor is emotional eating. Many people use junk food as emotional regulation after long days, loneliness, or boredom, but the brain starts associating emotional relief with food rather than rest, connection, or movement. This rewires coping mechanisms, especially in young adults raised on digital stimulation. Junk food addiction is also reinforced by marketing, bright packaging, limited-time offers, and social media food content that constantly triggers appetite without physical hunger. Even so-called healthy snacks often contain hidden sugars, refined oils, and flavor enhancers that keep the addiction cycle alive. Modern lifestyle trends like skipping meals during the day, then overeating at night worsen junk food dependence because hunger hormones are already elevated, making processed foods more appealing than whole meals. The problem is not occasional enjoyment, but daily reliance. When junk food replaces real meals, fiber, protein, and micronutrients, the body remains nutritionally unsatisfied, which keeps hunger signals active despite high-calorie intake. This is why people can feel full yet still crave more food. Breaking junk food addiction is not about strict restriction, which often backfires, but about rebuilding sensitivity to real hunger, real taste, and real energy signals. Eating structured meals earlier in the day stabilizes blood sugar, reducing evening cravings. Increasing protein, fiber, and whole foods slowly retrains the brain to respond to natural satiety. Reducing screen use during meals improves awareness and satisfaction. Managing stress through simple routines like walking, breathing, or disconnecting before eating lowers emotional eating triggers. Hydration is another underestimated factor. Mild dehydration often feels like a craving, and people reach for snacks instead of water. The goal is not perfection, but awareness, understanding that junk food addiction is not a personal failure, but a predictable outcome of modern living helps remove guilt and create space for change. Small, consistent shifts in timing, environment, and habits gradually weaken the addiction pathways and strengthen healthy ones. When the brain learns that energy, focus, and comfort can come from sleep, movement, real meals, and mental rest, junk food loses its grip without force or fear. This understanding is critical in a world where food is everywhere, but health is quietly slipping away. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.